In the last few years, I realized about many things. Especially, there's a story about two animals in particular. One of them is actually the turtle or the tortoise, like most of people might know it, and the hare or the rabbit, make it easier to understand. Believe it or not, the rabbit represents a human being, the turtle as well. But people doesn't even get the point when the hare and the rabbit, meets to a point, right? We know the story about like the hare just basically went to sleep for like a couple minutes, and the tortoise kept walking, 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 walking until he basically went to the finish line, and he was, of course, crowned as the winner of the race. The problem is, people doesn't even know the real meaning behind it of this story. First of all, we're gonna realize that the story is actually based on two types of human beings, right? Those who basically are exploding quickly, those who are growing faster. And like I said, it's not a problem growing fast. That's okay. But the problem is, there's gonna be always a midpoint, and then there's gonna be a downfall after that, which people doesn't even realize. On 1 minute, that the hare represents fast growing in reality, compared to the tortoise, which really represents the slow growing. But the problem is, when you grow fast, you're also gonna land worse at the end of the day. I could say it's like a mountain at the last minute. You just go climb it, and then you go down and downfall. So, which is not great. But also the tortoise represents the slow growing. It also represents how, even though you grow slow, you're going slowly progressing as the time goes and by. The tortoise never gave up. That's another thing. We lack of a lot of things, and that's alright. It's not a big deal. But the thing is, even though we lack of those things, or we lack of motivation, there's always someone who's going to be pushing us through to make it happen. And that's actually the other part of the tortoise. He didn't get support. That's what most of the people might think. No, he did, actually, but we don't see it from afar. That's a problem. At the end of the day, the hare just got carried away by himself, and he decided to take a nap. So, what a lame situation for this guy. I know, I get it. But at the end of the day, the tortoise kept walking, kept walking, kept walking. You know what's the problem also with the hare? The hare basically got so distracted that at the last minute, he woke up and then he said, oh my gosh, I need to keep going to the finish line. But the problem was, guess who was on the finish line already? Exactly, the turtle. So, but in my case, if I choose to be an animal, I definitely to prefer the turtle. Do you know the reason why? Because the turtle actually kept walking progressively, and he grew progressively at some point. Sometimes you don't feel right, and that's okay, to talk about it. But if you need help, also there's gonna be help, for that circumstances that you can search on social media, because I'm not a professional helper in this case, but I can help you out with an advice that you needed. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget also to like, subscribe, and if you want to share it to your friends, just do it. So I'm gonna see you the next time. Peace out.